Four wide. Stewart Smith. Gordon's hard into the wall. There's Edwards. Allmendinger.
Oh, no.
But Gordon and Stewart, and then cars trying to sweep by on the outside. Menard, Montoya, McMurray, Harvick, or rather Boyer, all get caught up in it.
What a wadded-up mess.
And here comes Biffle on the bottom.
Yeah, we're going to go 3 wide. We're going to try to go 3 wide right here. You see Gordon forces his way by right there.
Edwards.
Edwards got into the back of Stewart and got him into Gordon in the 24 car.
Allmendinger, there's McMurray.
And there they all go.
Menard, Boyer.
Logano.
Boy, look at Ryan Newman.
Ryan Newman, great job. Scott Speed.
Just snuck through there.
Trouble. Backstretch, Mike Wallace. He hit a ton.
The monster, what is that, 4?
Yeah, if you think my scoring has been on a fair scale.
Yeah. That's a tough hit, too.
We're wrecked. We're going to the garage area. It's destroyed.
Well,
let's see if we got some help.
Running 26th. Whoa, now.
Yes, he did.
A lot of help. It's Casey Kane.
Hey, look. Yeah. I was going to say it looked like maybe from the first angle that we had that Casey had made that move to the inside, and maybe they just kind of met there. But just a lot of people trying to go for the same spot.
You're high. Inside. Watch him up here. Watch him up here. Caution. Now you get it, Joey. I see you rolling through it.
What's the 38? He has a hard hit.
You know, give Joe Nemechek a tip of the hat. He got through that mess. And watch Harvick.
Heavy left track, right front. Back.
Oh. Wow. What a job Harvick did. That was 2 cars that came in after Harvick was there, and he stopped and...
Oh, he's got him in his sights.
Man, that car is fast.
It is fast.
Oh, heavy contact. Clausen involved. McClure is there in the 24 car. Brian Clausen.
24 right in front of us.
Ooh, that's a big wreck right there for Brian Clausen. A lot of damage.
1 and 24 out of the corner.
See, it looked like Dale Jr. got underneath Eric McClure in that 24 car. Whoa, wow. Big crash. Jr. just looking for some room around these guys. Man, look at the debris flying off these cars.
Wow.
Picks that 24 completely up off the ground.
Trouble. Montoya goes around.
When you go in and hit that bank, it just unloads the car.
Let's see who ended up getting Montoya. Somebody had to have, because he had made a lot of people mad by that point in time.
Third caution of the day.
Either that or the left rear finally did go.
Yeah, it could have. That's a good point. That's a good point, because he'd already been into the left rear with the 24 car earlier.
Reed Sorensen.
Oh, Sorensen just. You see the wheels cocked pretty hard to the right.
Wow, that's a hard hit right there, too.
Montoya ought to be happy about this.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy about this. He's not going to be happy about this because Montoya was...
Big pile up back straight away.
Oh, my gosh.
Looks like 10 cars in it.
There's Tony Stewart.
Montoya, the 42.
There's so much carnage, I can't tell who all is in it.
Both the BK cars. There's Landon Castle.
There's
You
Scott
just saw
Speed
Travis
and,
Quapple, Scott Speed, the 79. Here's where it starts. Remember, Jeff said these banks are self-cleaning. Everything slides to the bottom. But somebody turned Michael McDowell, and there's another pile of cars in it.
We talked about it before the race. Things just happen so fast here at this 1 mile racetrack.
You're coming out of that corner, Mike, at 150 miles an hour. And even when the spotter's hollering at you, way back there where you see that 78 car get sideways, you just can't slow down. Actually, it was Scott Speed's car.
Somebody in the wall.
Oh, Denny Hamlin. Wow. God. That looked like no brakes, maybe.
That was no brakes. Yeah, it looks like he's got some brakes. The front brakes are, the left front's locked up.
That's almost like the throttle hung.
Gosh, man, that could have been. It could have been the throttle hung pushing the front tire. Man.
Without doing it. Now can he pass the leader?
Hornaday out in front. Jeff Burton all over his back. But little contact. Burton gets into the back of Hornaday. Hornaday sliced up into the wall. Caution will come out. That one will not take from Burton.
There was one more test to pass.
Kevin Harvick and Richard Childress Racing comes to a close at Phoenix. He slides to the finish line while they crash behind him. Keselowski threads the needle as cars crash to the checkered flag.
I don't understand why they didn't throw the caution there. The 10 car was losing a lot of fluid.
Mark Martin, Kurt Busch, Ryan Newman, all torn up. Oh, trouble. Trouble, turn 4, hard crash. Jeffrey Earnhardt, 77.
Everybody behind you crashed.
24, Jason White. Travis Pastrana in the 60. And Robert Richardson in the 23.
He's trying to get away from Brian Vickers. Pastrana thinks that he's got enough to clear there, but he just wasn't clear the 44.
Brian Scott did a good job right there to not get involved.
That's got to make you smile, knowing there's a lot of options on this racetrack when you go to strap in tomorrow.
So now we got the big wreck.
Big wreck with Todd Bodine into the wall. Coming off of turn number 1, it looks like he hits the inside wall. And we're hearing that potentially he was involved with the 32.
30 of Nelson Piquet Jr. is what we're hearing. Possible contact there.
You could see Nelson just loses the front of his truck a little bit coming up off, or no, that's not the case.
No.
Wow. Todd looked like maybe pulled over a little bit.
That's what it looked like.
That's a tough view. I mean, we're looking at it from the side, so you can't really tell what line. Here will be a better shot.
View here. Let's see what happens.
Wow.
Looked like maybe Todd was going to pull down to draft off of Buescher.
Yeah, he was just going to get a little bit of a sniff of air off Buescher, and
around goes Vickers.
Oh no, another one.
Watch me, both sides, come on.
Oh, this is wiping out half the field.
This is a big one on the backstretch at Phoenix.
Look at that.
Brian Vickers got sideways and then was perpendicular to the field. There's his silver car up against the wall.
My goodness.
Jamie McMurray, part of the pileup. Bobby Labonte, after a great Daytona 500 with front end damage.
Here's Brian Vickers out here, and again off turn 2, he gets turned around. Looked like he may have got hit by the 56. Nowhere to go.
All right, we'll sort it out after this.
But it is Kenseth who controls the tempo coming for the restart. Oh, he gets hit by Vickers. Kenseth may have missed his shift.
Yeah, because he's going to lose 2 positions. Brian Vickers in the 5 is going to take the lead, but boy, Kenseth comes back in a hurry. He's
trouble. Turn 1.
Back.
Kerry Earnhardt down on the apron along with Dave Blaney. Randy LaJoie has crashed. Kerry Earnhardt, Dave Blaney, Shane Meal.
When we were listening, he spun the tires.
Right there.
Yeah, he spun the tires. And of course, Vickers had nowhere to go that time.
Now there's where Shane Meal got turned.
Yeah, a lot of cars back here going around. There comes the 31 car. Trying to take a wrecked race car, Larry, and get a lot more out of it than it's capable. Matter of fact, you just heard Chad say, let's go home, buddy.
Out of control. If you're out of control, we need to go ahead and think about parking that thing. Boys, pack it up. We're going home.
After that, I didn't hit anything. We have to go home.
We're going home, buddy. I'm not going to have you out there wrecking. If I need you next weekend, I don't need you right now.
Like a kid talking to his dad.
Showed you Carl Edwards avoiding disaster a moment ago. Whoa, trouble, 55. Michael Waltrip smacks the wall hard. Debris coming off the car. A couple of cars going around him. That's Terry Labonte just able to get by.
Yeah, Paul Menard got a piece of that also. You see the cars in turn 2.
It looked like Michael just lost the car.
Got loose on the inside of Sam Hornish there. Looks like he's going to be okay there. Maybe he's spinning down to the inside, but the 15 had nowhere to go.
Like I say, I think Paul Menard got some damage out of that because he hit Michael pretty hard. Sam Hornish very lucky there. He just, as Michael got sideways, he almost slid right up into Sam.
And that's one of the things you face here as you're racing with other cars, is as you enter these corners.
And Edwards back to 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Well, you better get ready to run. Kyle Busch stacks him up again, trying to get away from him. Oh, trouble. Mike Bliss gets spun around.
Oh, we got another hard lick.
We got a lot of cars spinning here now. The 09, the 52.
Tony Raines involved.
Yeah, a hard hit on the Mike Bliss as he tried to dodge him coming back across the track.
That's another stack up, just like we saw.
Saw the window net come down. That's good news, meaning he's awake and okay. Let's see what happened to the 41 car.
Yeah. He didn't overcorrect it.
He just went on a wild ride there.
Yeah. It did look like, though, as he entered the corner, that he might have had
I believe that right rear
tire.
Yeah, that right rear looked like it went down just getting in the corner.
Watch his car come off the ground.
Here he comes on that outside.
You can hear the crowd over the noise. Oh, crash coming down towards clear start finish. Kligerman's involved.
Caution's out.
The 16 of Colin Brown is involved.
7 is
Kyle Busch, Morgan Shepherd, Scott Lagacy.
Morgan Shepherd done a great job all day running up in the lead pack. See the 7, I don't think Steve Arpin hit anything.
Yeah, there's a little contact right
Steve
there.
Arpin with the 16 of Colin Brown.
Yeah. Boy, Morgan got it right there at the end.
Yeah, he almost made it through. Take another angle. Keep an eye on the 7, bottom of your screen. Right there. And that's all it takes.
Yeah, and that's just racing here at Talladega. I mean, you got cars moving, trying to position themselves, and it just takes a little bit of contact.
You know, I've seen rookies do that. I've seen veterans do the exact same thing. This track just doesn't discriminate when it comes down to that. It's just.
And we have action on the track. The 00. That tire finally let go of Martin Truex Jr. Guys.
Yeah, blue tire.
And he has crushed the back half of that car.
Doesn't look like the left front, though. Driver right to the garage.
Barnes finished in the top 5 in 3 of his 4
better.
starts this season, but it's not going to be that way
the
today.
left rear just spun out.
Definitely wasn't the left rear like they're thinking here. It stepped out on him.
Yeah, the 2. That just looked like he may have locked the brakes up some.
He has shortened the back half of that car considerably. He was running 17.
We're under a red flag situation here at Lucas Oil Raceway. We were sailing right up until this moment. We have a 3-car incident involving the 40 of Tim Andrews, who was multiple laps down. In fact, a total of 5 laps at the time of the crash. The 62 of Michael Annett, who was running 6th, and the 66 of Stephen Wallace, who was running in the 11th spot. And as you can see, we got 3 race cars that are torn up. All right, let's show you what happened. It's already in progress there, and there's Steven as he just couldn't get it turned.
And Steven got a little bump from the 30 car and through the car. Watch this. It's like this is a little late, but he had gotten a bump through the car on the right rear. Had to turn right to try to save the car and drifted right into the 62.
The 40 car and the 62 car got together somehow. Were parked backwards up against
the racer. Around goes Brendan Gaughan. And Herman Quiroga got into the back of him. Ty Dillon also involved in this.
Up here behind those.
Herman Quiroga just ran too deep into turn 1.
Here in case it's rubbing too hard, don't blow that tire.
Well, this is such a momentum track because you're. Oh, watch out!
Quiroga sideways into Kyle Busch. It looks as though contact with the wall, the 2 spin.
Lock her down. Lock her down.
It happens yet again. We saw Quiroga racing Ron Hornaday for 15 or 20 laps, trying to get that spot, trying to get by him side by side.
Go to the garage.
The 00 can't hold his line, went down in the bottom of the corner and lost it, running the side of my car, spun me out. So I know that he can't hold his line, and I should have known that, but I got to run hard and try to win. Some people you just can't race side by side with. So I'm pretty disappointed. We had a pretty good run. I want to thank my guys and Amp Energy and Mountain Dew and National Guard.
Trouble off of 2.
And it's
like
Jimmy
Johnson is sideways. And
inside.
Trouble for Jimmy Johnson as he slams the inside wall.
Oh, man, he's got a lot of damage to that race car.
Yeah, there were 3 wide.